Right now, your name and where you are.
My name is Whitney. I'm a student in the Masters of Public Health, and today I'm working on cooking some egg-free breakfast menu items. So right now what it is an egg substitute. So what I did is I used flaxseed and mixed it with water at the ratio of 1 to 3. So 1 tablespoon of flaxseed to 3 tablespoons of water, and this is a little bit more than that, but still the same ratio. So you just mix it together and you let it sit for about 15 minutes, and you get this consistency. You see the consistency, see how it kind of like drips just like an egg. So whatever you use for whatever recipes you use eggs in, you can use this. This is a tofu scramble, and all I did was I took extra firm tofu, cut it up into strips, and cooked it on either side. And then once I did that, I took pork and just kind of mashed it up, and then added fresh kale and red and green peppers from my garden, and I added a little bit of garlic pepper also. And what it really was supposed to be is a little bit more yellow, like kind of look like scrambled eggs, but I forgot to turmeric. So if you want to put turmeric in it, it'll just make it look a little bit more like scrambled eggs. This tastes really good. I already tasted it, and I would highly recommend it. Making French toast, and all this is, I use a mixture of soy milk, 2 tablespoons of chickpea flour, a tiny bit of maple syrup, and 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast, a dash of cinnamon, and then we soak the bread in that mixture, and now we're cooking it here, and we're going to eat this when it's done, and you can eat it by itself, or you can put a little bit of maple syrup, or the sweetener of your choice, agave nectar, or whatever you like. So we are waiting for this to be ready to flip, and let's get those off.
I'm a nutritionist, and I'm moving into the Louisville area. And I was attending the cooking class tonight, and the subject came up about sugar, and people need to know there are some options to the old refined table sugar that has no nutrition in it. If people are wanting to work on diabetes and not actually end up with that diagnosis, brown rice syrup is milder for the pancreas. If you want to use maple syrup, it's a good transition, but you would not do it indefinitely. You would use blue agave or stevia to get into something more mild and something more herbal, something more natural for the body that it recognizes, and that would be my recommendation.
What about like molasses or brown sugar?
Molasses, blackstrap molasses, it's the old-fashioned. We need to go back to Grandpa J and the root cellar because of all the mineral content. Blackstrap molasses, sorghum, we need to go back and work with that even for the recipes when they're baking.
Just like to thank Joshua Wilcox for the recipe for the tofu scramble. It is based on his years of experience cooking for a lot of people. So thank you, Josh.
Josh, where did you get the recipe?
Well, I used to work at a college that had to have vegetarian meals for every meal because a good proportion of our, being environmental science-based, a lot of our students were vegetarian. And so I used to cook breakfast, and it was one of the recipes that came to me from a fellow student. And I modified it slightly, but it's an awesome recipe, and it survived many years of use.
I'm sure it tastes good. Do you have other recipes up your sleeve?
Yes, I cook just about anything. I used to be a chef, so you can tell anything you want.
You cannot live in an economy of greed, day in and day out, treating the end of human life to only be making more money or helping someone else make more money without going bonkers. The only thing that can sustain us forever is to ensure that this soil, this land, this earth that gave birth to us is able to support us for generations to come. We think in that way the joy that the human community can have, and the genuine, authentic prosperity measured in the health of our children, measured in the well-being of rural communities, measured in the purity of our waters, those real indicators of well-being flourish.